Hello my loyal companions, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a full gameplay breakdown and strategic guide to one of the matches from ERA versus T1 in the winners bracket finals of the CMG 8K tournament that was just this weekend. In the next few weeks I'm going to be highlighting a few matches from the finals and grand finals that I thought were particularly good at showing you certain strategies that were really impactful and important, and give you a little bit of tips on them and how you can execute them in your own games with the right coordination. If you do go on to enjoy the video or just want to see daily educational road company content, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But for now, let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're going to be loading up into Factory with the ERA Eternity guys here. And the reason I want to highlight this game, as I probably said in the earlier thing, is because of the retake potential and the way the retakes were done, the way the bomb was planted, and the way that both teams tried to play around this retake with Anvil and Scorch. So I really wanted to talk about this because I thought it was executed really well in some instances, executed kind of poorly in some instances, and I think it'd be really good for you guys to understand how these retakes really work in the highest level of play, which is the finals, the winners bracket finals of the CMG 8K, so the ERA Eternity, EXO from ERA, who we're spectating, versus T1, who I'm sure you all know, Frag Out next, Nash and Gronky, all those guys. So yeah, we're going to have a look at these retakes. We have Vi for EXO here, who is a key part in this attack bomb plant. That's why he has the bomb, and we'll see some really good positionings here of how they try and approach this. They really like to go A on this map, and I kind of like it as well because of the amount of utility needed to push B. It's better to sort of push A in these early bits. So they're waiting around here at the window in case there's any flank. T1 like to flank, especially Frag Out. He loves the flank with his Phantom. You see Stop there, jumping up over there to gain information on who's in secret just to the right here. They're looking for information here. We had somebody Slop standing up on that little pillar just there. Just jumping up. And this is the key Vi poison. This is going to block off that short area on A and allow him to push through here without being shot from his right. You'll see it there. That's where the poison lands. He's in the smoke. He's going for the plant nice and safely in that cover. And then they're going to roll out. He is getting toughed up by the trench barbed wire, which is actually his own. The Vi poison. He's on 16 health. But they need to be careful for the retake here. The enemy team have Scorch and Anvil, which means Anvil puts down the shield, Scorch diffuses, and she's immune to the fire. The wire is C4'd off. They're just probably going to go for a smoke. I think so. Vi poison down. That's the last Vi poison. Incense gone down. Trying to push them off the situation. They're taking up. The shield has gone down. The incense isn't going to matter because they have Scorch on it. They're jumping the wall to try and do something, but it doesn't matter. The defuse goes down. I'm so glad it opened up on this play because that is what problem is with these retakes. They're paying for a bit of money there at the end, but you saw the moment you plant that down and you peel off the site, the shield goes down, Scorch goes for the defuse. She's immune to the incendiary grenades, which means you kind of have to play on the site, and this is something that I would have liked to see all of these teams do a little bit more, is play for the site, get the bomb down, and then push forward so that you don't allow the Anvil and Scorch to get there for the retake. Not every member has money coming in here, so a little bit rough. They'll be on pistol round for round 2 here. But depending on how they play for this bomb is going to really matter. Going for the A push again, most likely. Stacking 4 along A long here as they move through. Exit with the bomb. He's their resident bomb planter. It just kind of makes the most sense. Data is linked to trench, by the way, for the double nades or double smokes. They're really important. Unfortunate flank there by Next getting downed. Really good patience by ERA to watch that and stop them. And now they're 4v3. They're happy to plant. They've just said there, because Scorch is dead, they don't have that retake potential to be immune to the incendiary. They still have the Anvil shield, but it's the immune to the incendiary which is really kind of impactful there. So they can just play for plant, whether they plant A or B. Unfortunately, his poles are going down to Gronky and Nash team shot. C4 will do a little bit of damage, but not really enough for them. And now they're a 3v3, so they kind of like wasted their advantage. Frag Out does go down to MS. And that is a full kill. So now it's a 3v2. Really, I think they should just play for plant here. They're trying to work B. I think that is a good play. They've still got Anvil shield. No incense now for Vi, but she still has to poisons. And now you can see Slop pushing forward, Exit saying let's play for the site. And this is the kind of plant they want to be doing constantly, is playing for site so you don't let Anvil near the bomb. If Anvil can't get near the bomb, his shield is useless. And Anvil's guns aren't as good as most other rogues' guns in this kind of high-level meta. They see them both behind, so they're just going to give up the position here. Again, as long as they don't let Anvil near that bomb, they don't have defuse potential. And that's what they need. 5 poison down, half the bomb down. This will look like an easy win for Era. But yeah, the pick was really big, obviously. But what they've done after the pick, other than getting caught kind of, is good. One goes down. They see him is probably going to take down Exo, who's now on 13 health. But nope. MS picking up a sniper is able to finish that one off. And again, the revive, of course, guys. Make sure you get your revives and your kills at the end of the round so that you get as much money as possible going into it. That was a good round for Era. Unfortunately, the next got caught. If you're able to take down the Anvil or the Scorch, most notably the Anvil, because if you don't have that shield, it's really important. But if you take down either Anvil or Scorch, it really does stop the momentum of that retake and defuse that the defensive team have. So yeah, we'll see how they adopt what they've learned from that first round into these next rounds and see if they go for different plants. They have more utility, so they could push out B, but we'll see what they decide to do. It looks like an A focus again. I said they do like their A focus.
They have 2 mollies, they're just going to molly us off.
Hey, aware now of what the strategy is likely going to be for the defenders. Let them plan, then play for retake. Again, this poison from Exo is really important to clear out that short secret area. Cautious of the flank. Obviously, Nex did flank before, so it's potential he could flank again. They just need to be careful.
We want to do default again, though.
Poison said something really well there. They're going to give it to them. They just need to defend it, and that's so true.
I'm just going to throw one gas just in case for APS.
So, gas gone through. He did it to stop the APS. They see one there. They've gassed.
He poisoned me.
And poison. He is going to push through it, though. He doesn't really mind. He's planting safely. A snipe does come down from frag out onto Slop, and he just needs to run out now. Does get tagged on the way out with the Scorch poison, though. Scorch is dead now, though. Remember, no Dahlia on the side of Team 1, so there is no like easy revive. Now they just need to play for the protection of the bomb. There's 2 of them versus 3. If they get nice picks, they're okay. A little bit of damage coming out. And this is actually a really good play from Poles. You can see that he actually takes the bomb site. Exactly what I'm saying. He's able to find the Anvil by doing that. He's able to find frag out by doing that. And now it is a 1v1. They see what the last member is. It's probably going to be a revive. But with maybe 15 to 20 seconds left on the bomb, he is looking pretty strong coming into this. Really good play there by Polzer just to take the site again. Taking the site is better. Throws a smoke, throws down the C4, and now he's playing in that. Here's the defuse, does blow up to stop it. Last one on the bomb, is able to eventually find the target and does that. Really, really good play there by Polzer. Just taking the initiative to push onto the bomb site with the confusion of the smoke and play around it with the C4 as well that he picked up. Was really, really good by the guys. In terms of what they're upgrading, is he going to upgrade the incendiary? Yeah, he is. Cool. They really like the extra duration and radius from this because the incendiary is so big to play around, as long as you're not throwing at the Scorch, obviously, who is immune to it. Okay. So you're going to push down, looking kind of more B-focused this time, but it could do a 2-2. Okay, no, they're doing full man A again. And we'll see exactly if they try and do the same strategy. Again, that was kind of messy from them. It wasn't like the most clean strategy going into it, but it did work for them because of good outplays there by Polzer.
Maybe get in the C4 position.
Is ratting around watching the back here just to make sure nothing happens.
I'm just watching flank for now.
Okay, now that flank is in theory clear. He's coming, of course, Exit with the bomb is the one who has to go for the plan. Okay, when you hear them say default, that means their standard plan they go for. Poison is down, is taking out someone, is actually able to find Gronky there, and a full kill there. Now they're smoking sight. Is actually pushing straight through, which isn't bad as long as they don't take too many picks on the way. Oh, not going to win there. So the issue there, if you look at the positions of the team on the map, is that as Exo went for that push, his team didn't go with him, mostly because they did get sniped But that is the bomb down in secret now, so that is kind of rough. They do need to find a really good pick here to push through and find something. Okay, they're looking to rush it. They have to be careful of the C4. They need to take that bomb as quickly as possible. They're going for it. He's getting not sniped on the way. They look clear. Instead, goes down. They need to fight together. And a collapse from Frag Out is going to take down 2 members of ERA. And that is going to be Slop left alone at the end, trying to find something, but doesn't look like he'll be able to with 8 seconds left on the clock. And will go down to Frag Out. That was unfortunate that the collapse came down. Really good shot there by Frag Out to take them both down.
I feel like we could just like smoke side and then just go like
Exo talking now sort of about like how he thought they should have just pushed through. I kind of agree. I think the full push through. I think the fact they got sniped and then went for the revive was unfortunate. It was kind of just poor timing on getting sniped as Exo pushed through, and then he's going to try and 1v1 a Scorch with her ability. That's never really going to go well for you. So it was an unfortunate round, but hey, let's see if they can change it up. B is now kind of on the cards. As I said, when you have utility to waste trophies and push them off site, you can push B. Again, remember, they've got to be careful for that retake potential. Same sort of thing. Anvil plays down the shield. Scorch goes for the defuse. And that is really common. But you see, ERA really like this A push, which is kind of unique. Most people play B here. Most teams play B here on Factory.
Wait, I think one's gonna flank.
Okay, they see 2 here on the flank. This could be a really good potential for a kill here.
Coming from B to mid.
Exo kind of like giving them comms about where they are, but you see them kind of rotating back here on the side of ERA, which they need to be careful. They need to not be seen if they want to try and get any picks here. He's got the positions on 2 of them, just needs to be careful. Giving as many comms as possible. Yeah. Okay, so they've just been seen, they think, which is a shame. They're playing for A now in that same position. Exo still really want to try to find something with his flank, which makes sense, but I think it's kind of chalked at this point, and they do need to go bomb past the Exo, and they're going to go for the standard default play. Again, the other thing they can do here, if they get the bomb down without a pick, is push through the site. Push through short, push through long, and control it. Poison goes down, smoke goes down, gas is down, they decide what they're doing. You see MS here on Trent jumping to try and see over the wall. 25 seconds left on the clock. Poison is down. Gas is down. They need to be careful here. Poison is down. Smoke is down again. Now they're going to go for the play. 15 seconds on the clock. Incendiary is down. Exos the plant here, though, because of that incendiary. And it's unlikely he's going to be able to get off of site. He's saying here he can't get off site. And he's asking people to hold his short. He can hold this area as long as they watch his side. Sees Gronk should be a free kill. Missed shots here by Exo, takes down 6 health. Incendiary goes down, isn't able to find anything, but they do clean it up. 1-for-1 trade. So yeah, you kind of see why Exo wasn't able to come off site there. If he tried to run back, he would have been in trouble. They have bombed down. Defuse potential is still here. They see one behind. Frag out and does take out one. Slop does trade back. Anvil. Oh, Scorch does go down. That is really important. When it's just one person, there's no way he's getting this defuse off because he can't defuse and protect himself. So he will go down there. Exo saying here, there's no way he got out there, which is probably the thing. He probably had to say he should have killed Gronk though. Just missed shots, maybe a bit of panic, maybe a bit of nerves potentially coming down that stopped him getting that kill. But yeah, no, it was generally good. It worked out for them. They were able to get the pick on the Scorch right there at the end, which is again their massive defuse potential. So when she's down, the whole bomb plant is a lot easier for them. I'm also glad we're expecting Exo because he plays the Anvil on the defensive side, going for it's the same sort of strategy. So we're able to see how he plays and kind of the suffering that can be caused because of it. Okay, so moving into the last round of the half, make sure they spent all their money. He wants to play for this flank because they saw him come for the flank last time. They just don't want to be seen here as they come around. Watching for information now. Trying to see if they come for that flank. If not, they can go for a B plant. They haven't tried it yet. Again, as long as they don't let them on the bomb, it's fine. You have to remember now, though, T1 haven't seen them cross to A, so they might assume they're at B. T1 probably just playing angles and for information as well. Again, they're happy to let them plant because they can play for that defuse. Vi is a great method of that defuse, of that retake, because she can poison them off positions. As we saw in round 1 where they got incendiary grenaded off of mid. Vi can do that with poison as well. So, really good things. They're full taking site here. He is baiting out. Does here frag out there with the ability, and is pushing straight through to the side. That's a really good push there. Poison going down to flush them out positions. Incendiary going down, and now they're literally just trying to play for as much as possible. Exo playing for mid, so you can see the angle he's looking down straight through to mid there is really important. He's now sitting on site.
Can you put APS right here?
They're asking for an APS so he doesn't get incendiary grenaded, and is able to find one. Smoke does come down to the other. Now Exo just needs to play for this bomb if he can. Does get C4, does roll out as safely. Now it's still a 4v4 with half the bomb down. They just need to defend it, not let the anvil shield go down. Shots are going down. And Exo probably going to try and play for this side if possible. I think all 4 of them are on site, so they have to be careful here. And anvil does go down. That is no shield for them. Full killed. That should be no defuse available for them. They're just holding angles now. Great kill there onto the anvil. Clean up the rest of them. 1 left as they take this to 4-2. Going into their defense. Defense arguably stronger because of that retake potential, but we will see how these high-level competitive teams take it. Really, whichever side is most favored in like normal play, like casual play, isn't the same in competitive play. These guys play at such a different level with different strategies that just because Factory is more defensive focus or High Castle is more defensive focus, it doesn't really translate to the competitive scene the same as it does in the regular scene.
Same setup without anvil.
So now they see the same sort of thing. Obviously they have the Fixer, Anvil, Scorch, Vi for that retake here on Era's defensive side, and the attacking side for T1 have a Scorch, as well as the Dahlia now, the Fixer, and the Vi. So, interesting. They need to be careful of those revives, and Scorch obviously great at planting the bomb because she's immune to the incendiary grenades. In theory, what the play here is, they just allow them to have the site, they don't get picked here on the site, and they play for the retake. The problem is you can't let them have the site fully. So you can let them plant here where Exo is now as they see them pushing up, but you can't let them push further than that. That's the bit you have to hold. You just can't die. He is alone here with 3 here. They're pushing hard for Exo. Exo on 60 health. Maybe is able to get out. He is able to come out with 40 health and his life. So now they can play for the retake. That high aggression from T1 mean that they now have full site control. They've planted the bomb, but they don't have to play back. You see them? He's pinged him. They're playing for further up the site. They have to be careful here as Exo moves round. C4 comes down, doesn't find anything. There is one on Snake just there. He's getting incensed and he is going down. Picking off the anvil there is the entire retake potential for Era Eternity, and that was a really good pick off for T1. Right there was exactly what I was talking about by saying they need to push the site and hold them off getting the shield down. That's more important than letting them get the shield down, obviously. And they're just like playing here now. That's going to be members of Era going down. MS here trying to find something, trying to get some money so they all have weapons. C4 coming down, finds nothing. 125 health. He should be able to take 1 if he can get it. If they give it to him. Is he able to? He is, and can take out frag out. Almost takes out next as well. But close. Yeah, extend that he got flooded really hard. And that's exactly how T1 have to play into these guys because you don't want to give them the Anvil Scorch retake potential. And it's kind of what Era did wrong in their first round, and kind of what they're now sort of adapting to. I saw it happen a lot from loads of teams in these tournaments, is falling on the defense, falling on the attack because they're allowing the shield defuse to come so easily. Another point, you don't actually need the Scorch. On Factory, I think you do because of how close quarters it is. On some maps, you can plant the shield far enough away from the bomb that it still covers you, but if they throw an incendiary at it, it's not going to burn you through it. Which is actually something they do on canals a lot here. They don't run the Scorch, but they do have the Anvil still for the same thing. Smoke does come down. Abilities have been popped. And that is MS getting full pick. That is the Vi, which again is a lot of their retake because it floods them off. They still do have the core members in Scorch and Anvil though, so they could be okay. But that is Scorch going down. 2v3 now. They can still pull off a defuse, but it is going to be difficult for them because they don't really have a lot. Either it's the Anvil who puts down the shield and goes for it, or it's Slop who goes for it. But the Sniper isn't great cover if Anvil does, and honestly, He doesn't have a weapon here on Anvil, so it's kind of rough for them.
I saw them like rotate.
Kind of rough for them. They do need to be careful here. The bomb hasn't even gone down though, so you know they might be playing for A. They just need to play slow. Look for a pick if they can take it 2-2. That would give them a big advantage. But the Scorch is going to be a nightmare for them if this bomb does go down, because she can just outgun whoever is the
I don't know if he's
defender of the diffuser.
They why poison me.
Light poison's gone down. I mean, they're probably planning for B. They've got to try and play for this retake or for picks. I actually think playing for picks here is better.
I'm not sure where Frag is, to be honest. He might just be on jump ball.
Maybe you can play left side and just avoid Frag until he comes for you, you know?
They're calling out the frag out might be on jump ball, so jumping the wall with his sniper just there, which is a play he definitely likes to do. And they need to be careful of it here as they try and go for this defuse. They see the smoke, do not see frag out on jump ball. Gas has come down. And they see one there, doesn't take it out with the C4, is able to get a full kill. This is really good. Now they can play for defuse. Poison is down. They're going to play for the shield most likely. They're just pushing. They're playing for picks now. That is frag out taking out Slop. And now it is EXO alone on this Anvil. Probably not going to get the defuse unless he can get this pick right here. Is able to find one, 66 health. Can he find the other one? Picks up the SLC most likely. And he's going to charge him down. Frag out just playing for time though. Isn't able to get the shield down. And it is going to be the bomb defusing there because Vi actually managed to block the shield going down with her body. That was actually really good. Frag out just playing time there. Obviously, Anvil can't defuse if he's alone because all Frag out's going to do is wait for him to start defusing and kill him. But picking up the SLC would have really helped him there, to be fair. Hey, they're changing up the strategy slightly to maybe kind of play on site. They just need to not get picked. Unfortunately, MS and Paul's got picked there pretty early, which is not great. Again, let them plant the bomb. It's fine.
I'm not going to do anything.
And just play for the retake. That is something that really is available to them as long as they don't get picked. If you're playing for retake, that's the important thing as a defensive side. Do not get picked. Same on Icarus. I put out an Icarus video spectating some top teams playing Icarus. Same thing. On the defensive side, do not get picked.
Nothing on me.
Okay, we're gonna see. This is a really good angle, by the way. X are always finding amazing angles to try and watch these sort of areas as they just try and see what's going on here. Okay, bomb is not down yet. Again, this means they should just be playing for their lives. If MS or Polzo or Stop go down here, it's not great for the team on that retake. Again, just play for the retake. If that is the strategy you've gone for. If you don't want to play for retake, don't take Anvil and Scorch. Polzo literally just said it. Play for retake. I agree with this play. They just need to not get picked. Bomb is down, but MS goes down for it. Again, probably playing too far up. The X says there, without Vi, it's going to be really difficult. Not only are they a numbers disadvantage, it's also going to be hard to flush them out of their positions. Molly does go down. EMP, that's the other thing that is huge, and you'll see here, is the EMPs.
Calling it right now.
EMP completely stops Anvil doing his thing.
Well, if he's gonna flank, I'm gonna pop my smoke now then. Yeah,
So comes down, Frag out jumped half wall and is now in a great position to get some picks. He gets 2 picks there. And it is going to be Anvil left alone once again. Place down the shield, just trying to look for some money as he gets instant down. Does find Frag out, gets the full kill for all 2,000 of the money. But is not really going to find anything else. The bomb will explode. This is now Eternity at a disadvantage in rounds on this map because they're not able to execute the defuse. Exit just said there they cannot lose their Vi. Is really important. MS not only a great shot, but his poison will flood them off of their defensive positions once they've planted the bomb. Right? They plant the bomb, they fall back to defend it. The Vi is able to throw her poison to flood them away from it. But when he goes down, obviously he's not there to do it. They tried to do it with the incendiary grenade there. You did see Polzo throwing the incense to burn them a little bit off, but it isn't enough. And the EMP actually from the side of T1 really smart to stop Anvil being able to plant his shield when he wants to.
Yeah, you need the EMP. EMP and then Molly.
Okay, so now Era have also adopted the EMP.
Yeah.
Just so where the EMP comes in good for Era is that they can stop Vi poisoning them out as well. Holding their positions here, 3-1 split with EXO over here. Obviously, EXO really important on the Anvil to be alive for that retake. So it is important that he is here.
I'd rotate now, EXO.
Okay.
They're definitely gonna plan.
Alright, nothing.
Just waiting around to see what is going on as he moves around here now. Plant lights go down. MS sitting back now, good, so he doesn't die. Poles are sitting up on site because he is Scorched. He can win that 1v1 with the SLC. And he does find one, but he does trade it out. Is the revive going to come out? Is Dahlia that he picked? And unfortunately, that is going to be the revive. Again, another pick coming down, which is bad. They're careful for frag out over there on the flank. Trophy system, APS really good for this here. He sees him half and he is able to take out MS with the toe shots. And that again is more picks coming down before the bomb is even down. C4 comes out, does not find one, does 70 damage. Slop able to take out frag out over there as he is trying to look for somebody around here. 2v3 again because these picks are coming down. Again, Exo just said it. The whole era team is kind of saying it. That is where you want the incense, but it is next there, I think. Was it Nash? I think there might be Nash. On the... Yeah, it's Nash. On Scorch there. Ratting on site, which you absolutely can do. You know, you're immune to the fire. You can just sit there. Can't stop finding any of these nice headshots he was able to show throughout the tournament. This, by the way, is their first match versus T1 in the winners bracket final. I'm not going to show them all. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know the result. Eventually, ERA do go on to win the winners bracket and then go on to win the entire tournament. I'll be breaking down some of those games, maybe 3 or 4 of them, that I thought were particularly interesting and highlight particular areas I wanted you guys to improve on. And for this one is this retake I keep talking about. It's now 4-6 in favor of T1. Let's see if, because they haven't won a defensive round yet, let's see if ERA can play their defense. They just need to not get picked. Let them have the bomb. Let them have the bomb down, then play for it. Just do not let them have the entire site control. Even if they stack one person in mid-cut, that would work to stop frag going there. There's a lot they can do here. They just need to be careful. Okay, so they're setting up a 3-1 position. Slop looking to potentially flank through A, which I do like. They see the Scorch push round. They see everybody else push round. Nice shots there through the smoke. Good prediction of where they might be. Poles are able to find next. Really good pick. That's the kind of pick you want, but it is traded, and that's not what they want. That's their Scorch. That's their diffuser down. Okay, 3v3 is okay for them, though. They can still execute it okay, but remember, there's 2, likely 2, probably only 1 incendiary left for T1, but that is enough to stop the defuse. And that is Slop getting picked there. Not great for them. 2v4 now. Can they play for the retake? We'll see. Vi, really important to flood them off these positions. C4 going down. Not able to find anything. Vi poison down. Incense gone down. Scorch is on site. They need to play for her, but that is a nade going to take out one. Can Exo find anything? He does not. He trades it, and that is going to be a loss for Era Eternity onto this map. I'm going to break that down just a little bit more for you guys now to sort of explain the highlights and summary of exactly what we saw there and why they did so well on attack but suffered on defense. Okay, so the kind of summary of that was what you saw on the attack was really good from Era. They learned from the very first round where they let them get the defuse. They started to play on site. They started to play for picks more and were able to take it 4-2, which was really good for them there on the attack. When it came to the defense, though, it was the reverse situation of T1 being able to get the picks, being able to punish them for playing too far up on the site, and then they weren't able to have enough members to get the retake off. I don't think the anvil should have went down once for the retake. So that's really not what you want there on the side of Era, because you want to have your members alive so that you can go for that retake. That is the important part. That is what you're there for. The way I think the Era could have played differently on the defense would, well, there's both actually, the attack and the defense. The attack, I think they could have probably pushed the site and held the site, kind of like Exo did when he got trapped on there. I don't think that's bad for them to hold to stop the retake potential. And on the defense, I think they just needed to let them just stay alive, get the bomb down, don't give them the full site, play a little bit further back so you don't let them have the site, and then just bombard them with the retake with all 4 members still alive. The moment you get yourself at a disadvantage in numbers, it's not looking good for you going for that retake, because you already have 1 member not available who's actually defusing the bomb, so you need the rest of them there to stop the 4-man onslaught from T1 pushing on and trying to stop you. Hopefully, guys, that does show you how to play for retakes a little bit better. No matter the strategy, no matter the map, you can play for retakes and you can stop retakes if you play it well and you know the exact elements that you need to have available to do it, and you know where you need to place the shields, you know where you need to place the Vi poisons. It is very possible, and hopefully that has taught you something by me breaking down this full gameplay. Okay then, guys, that's going to take us to the end of the video, and if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also come follow me on twitch.tv/RADTHARGAMING see live gameplay commentaries, guides, Q&As, and playing with viewers. If you're going to buy anything from the Epic Games Store, whether it be Rogue Company Robux or anything from any other Epic games such as Fortnite, you can use my creator code RADTHARGAMING at checkout to help support this channel for no extra cost to yourself. All the links you're going to need are down in the description below, but for now guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. And remember, be loyal, be brave, be relentless, and I'll catch you in the next